So YouTube, so YouTube, I learned how to stream. Okay, I guess I cut the volume down on this phone. So you people out there can hear me, but I can't hear you. But I can see your comments on my other phone. Cool. I'm just learning how to do this. This is like the second time I've actually tried it. The first time I didn't want to be on camera during this first one, but this is like just a test. So I won't be on but a few minutes trying to learn how to do this. Okay. So, so I've got a little bit of a delay. I guess it's pretty good when your first live stream you ever do, you get 7 whole people. Wow. Haven't really heard or seen nothing out here tonight. That's what a live stream looking at itself looks like. Ha ha. I wonder if I can do a full screen. Oh, okay, I can do a full screen view. And I'm seeing I see what the camera sees. But then when I do it that way, I can't see the chat. It's very interesting. I wish I knew how to turn the camera around where I could be looking at the camera, and I guess I'll have to get used to it. Go back to the chat. Or try to go back to the chat, okay? Well, actually, I think probably the alien would wind up giving Bigfoot an anal probe. So I guess the alien would win, dude. Maybe I should have called the stream Sounds in the Night. Oh, suddenly I just realized I don't even have a weapon out here with me tonight. Slightly unarmed I am. I guess now would be a good time to tell everybody they should go over to the Paranormal Highway channel and check out the new cartoon that just came out over there. It's really awesome. I think you will enjoy it. Well, a lot of time I get some action out here in this area, and I hear noises. I'll catch up some growls and stuff. You can check them out. Their videos are up. But I'm hoping if next time something like that happens, I'll go live and actually capture everything live and in action. And in order to do that, I have to. Hey, Mox, my homeboy is on here. Um, and hey, Sunny Stormy, I love you, babe. Um, Hopefully, I'll go live when actually I have some action and won't have to just make the video of it. Or maybe during the daytime when somebody actually sees something, I'll be able to, go live and go on an investigation. But I got to learn how to go live and be able to look at the screen and film from the other side. And I don't know how to do that yet. Oh my God. And now the chat's going up on the screen. I didn't know it did that neither. Jacob, what's up, bud? Welcome to my first little live stream test. I feel like one of you guys now. So I'm going to set the phone up right here. And y'all will be able to see if anything moves down there. Doing good, Jacob. Doing good. Yeah, sheesh. I hear you, Mox. Pay no attention to the next sound you hear. Somehow my camera that was on here got to sit back a few minutes. Wow. I'm still going to have to get used to this, but I'll be able to actually do a live stream once in a while. I guess that's kind of cool. Albeit. It's just unlike some people, I have to use two phones when I do a live stream because I have to watch the chat on a different phone. That's weird. Yeah, well, most things are, Jacob. Most things are. I love Matt. I think the world of Matt. Matt helped me out. He got me on keto. He practically saved my life. Really, he did. And I hated that me and him had that disagreement. That it wasn't really my fault. Now I'm not going to go into all that, but it makes me feel bad. It really does. I accept full responsibility on that one. I really do. Now, Roy, no comment. No comment, Mox. I'm trying to be nice on my first live stream. But if I do that and I run out there and put the camera out there and then come back up here, I'd have to type in the chat anything I said. You wouldn't be able to hear me talk. And like I said, this is just a test and I hadn't really heard nothing or saw nothing tonight. And if you watch back on some of my other videos, you can actually see and hear things that will freak you out there. And this is just a test to get ready for the next time things get freaky. I'll be able to grab a camera, go live, and catch the holy thing live so everybody will know that it's live and it's happening right then. And I think that'll make a difference to a lot of people. But what you was talking about earlier, Bud, about Matt's stream. You know, I love Matt to death. He's like a brother. We had a little problem. We're gonna be cool. But dude, I watched about an hour of that Wednesday night stream with the spelling bees and stuff. I think at one point there was like 4 people on there that got so depressing and sad. He needs to come up with a new format, something else to do on a Wednesday night besides that, whatever the hell you want to call that. I was thinking about doing a stream where I was like sitting at my desk inside, but I couldn't smoke it out in there. So I decided to do this first one where I could sit here and smoke on kind of, it's a little nerve wracking doing this live stream stuff. I didn't realize it's like you're stressing for what the hell to say. Yeah, that spelling bee is really, okay. The spelling bee is fucking irritating, straight up. Somebody needs to text Matt and tell him. And that's why, like I said, that's why it went down to 4 people. And then on top of that, it was like the short bus special, the goose we were trying to spell. The only fun part was watching Yoshi try to spell. Half the time he can't even understand what damn letters are coming out of his mouth. So Jacob, how long should you do a test live stream for the first time before you go watch it back? I've never did this, I don't know. Okay? No suggestions? I wonder if this live stream would work from actually in the woods on an investigation one day. That would be interesting. I don't know about an hour. I was thinking about 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Because I want to stop it, watch it back, and see how I sound and see how it looks. And really want to try to figure out how to reverse that camera where I could be do it all on one camera, look at the screen, but show the woods. I've seen other people do it, I just don't know how to do it. Gamer, bro, what's up, man? I remember. No, that was funny, Jacob. It really was. The rogue mog. Well, damn it, that rogue mog. That's the one thing right now that nobody can blame me for. You know, I'm a moderator on 211 channels. If I'm not a moderator on that one, it's really not going to matter that much to me. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah, I told, in case you're wondering what the guy in chat's talking about, I was on a live stream with this Moron, whatever. And after the stream, we went into the private backstage, and I was in a real messed up mood. So I told him all about Sharon Tate and what happened in California back in '69, and I thought the poor kid was going to have a nervous breakdown. My flock is everywhere. Welcome to my first live stream, my first attempt at a live stream. My test. Yeah, he did. He almost cried. But you gotta realize that if you've never heard the story of Charles Manson and Cheryl Tate and everything that went on out there, it's like Sharon Tate was horrible, man. What would be really cool is if even a damn cat or a wolf or a dog or anything ran across the yard right now. I'm not expecting much. Like I said, it's been real quiet the last couple of days. And it's been over 3 weeks since I've had any reports of anything paranormal happening around here. I've been reduced to doing videos from the news and stuff just to have content because nothing's going on. It's really depressing when you don't have nothing. You know, somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm fucking sure Column's watching somewhere. I don't think that kid misses nothing. I wish I could get away with playing some damn music and stuff, but I know they'd copyright the crap out of me for that. Yeah, when I'm doing one of them live streams where I've shaved and I'm showing my face and everything and I can look at the screen without being embarrassed, well, then I'll do all that. Like I said, this is just a test. So we're going to have a free speech night. Anybody can pretty much type anything they want to. I got this friend named Robert Wood, Dr. Wu. He does a live stream, and he plays all kind of music, and they never take his stream down, and he gets away with it every time. And I don't know how he does it. But we have had like some kind of animal or something creeping around out here. I actually caught it growling on video and put it up, but that was like I think last week. And then the neighbor said he saw like a large, large shape in the woods, but couldn't make out what it was. Some people seem to think it's a bear, but I don't know. I haven't got to look at whatever it is. Yeah, they found him. There's actually a video where I talk about him being found. Yeah, but have you heard the YouTube free music? I have. Oh my God. I'll be honest, I'm surprised anybody showed up. Hey, Mike, what's up, brother? This is my first attempt at a live stream. When I say Mike, I'm talking about that name you see called Long Island Bigfoot. Yeah, it'd probably be too cool to capture something weird on my first live stream or my first attempt at this. But like I said, you never know. We have had something creeping around out there, but I don't know what it is. I recommend everybody check back on the videos where I do the video where I captured the sounds at night. It was the night of the strawberry moon. I think the video is even entitled Strawberry Moon Beast. And check out that video and listen to them sounds and let me know in the comments what you think that might be. And Squatching Cowboy, why would you get a copyright strike on your next video? I'm curious to know. I don't know about his mom, Jacob, but his sister could come creeping around if she wants to. I haven't got no strikes, but on my channel, Daily Dan's the Good Stuff, I probably got 350 copyright claims. Apparently, they get all ill when I use old movie trailers and stuff like that. Yeah, Sonny, the only thing I do is YouTube. I don't do Facebook. I don't do TikTok or Twitter or none of that stuff. Even though I'm thinking about getting into TikTok from what I hear. I got a friend that's doing really good. He just got 100,000 subscribers tonight. on TikTok. I saw that. Yeah, I do too, Jagger. That was funny. Yeah, I saw that, Sunny Stormy. Well, thank you, my flock. I really try. 800's a lot. I think the whole time I've been on YouTube, I've got one copyright strike. That was last year. The only one I ever had. Well, I took the video down. And damn, that was a good video, too. I had to reshoot it and leave that part out. You know, the funny part is, and I hate to admit to it, I really like that goofy bastard Marone. I really do. At first he got on my nerves real bad, but I really kind of like him now. He's like, I don't know, like one of the Three Stooges or something. He's really funny and entertaining. And yeah, Mox, I know he's a goofy bastard. Why should I be aware of Nick's? It ain't like she can bite me. I'm so amazed there's 15 people here watching this because my friend, I know this guy named Steve, and he does these live streams, and there'd be like one or two people. I've seen several people do live streams where there's only two or three. Hell, he might check it out later. My friend Marty, he does streams, and sometimes me and him's the only ones on there. She got banned on Matt's stream. I didn't hear about that. How did she get banned? I get copyright claims on Daily Dance to Good Stuff all the time. I've been doing Cyndi Lauper this week, and every video got a copyright claim. Tomorrow I'll probably get another one. I don't care if somebody else gets that 5 cents for that video as long as they don't take it down. I donate everything I make on YouTube to the hospital for crippled children. I don't keep none of the proceeds I make on YouTube. I'm on disability, and that extra income would mess me up. I'm only allowed inheritances that won't mess with me. I'm just doing, Cowboy, I'm just doing like a test stream to learn how to live stream. This is the first time I've ever done it. And over the last week or so, my neighbor said he had saw something creeping around out there in the yard behind his house. And last week, I think it was on the night of the strawberry moon, I seen some weird stuff, caught some weird stuff, and actually recorded something making horrible sounds in the woods. You can check them videos out. And I was kind of hoping that when I come out here and start this live stream, something would kick off out there, but it's been quiet. Last night and the night, I hadn't seen or heard nothing weird, unfortunately. And when you're on Social Security disability, you have to be real careful because the extra income, they'll start messing with your checks. Because the first check I got from YouTube, when it went into my PayPal, they knocked my check down that month. And I had to get it fixed where that wouldn't happen again. Yeah, I'm sitting outside and under my carport. I sit out here a lot because I smoke outside. I don't smoke in the house. And I smoke a lot. And I mean a lot. Smoke like a train. I don't know. I know there's some frogs out there making some noises, and we got some cicada bugs that make a weird ass noise. Greetings, Mary Mary. What a cool name, Mary Mary. Hey, Mary Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? Smoking. Oh my God, it says 19 people's here. Wow. I did not think that was possible. I really didn't expect 2 or 3 people to show up. I kind of figured Mox might be here. Other than that, I didn't really think too many other people would show up. I really didn't for a test. It makes me feel good that people actually took the time to check it out. So when you do these live streams, do they automatically go up to your channel after you get off, or do you got to do some special stuff? Does anybody know? Yeah, true, Jacob, true. Well, I thought Cullen would be here. That's cool because the less I have to do, the better. And that's good to know. Thank you, Baloo. I figured if the sound sucked, somebody would have let me know by now. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Cullen, I knew you were here. I knew you were here, brother. Something in my heart told me from the minute I went on. Cullen's here. If nobody else showed up, I figured you would, brother. Cheers, Sunny Stormy. Cheers. I hear ya. I'm in South Carolina. I'm about 18 miles south of Greenville, just in between Anderson and Greenville. I don't know why everybody always thinks I'm in North Carolina. That's my friend Brenda, not me. I'm in South Carolina. Home of the freaking Gamecocks. And that damn Clemson. I live about 22 miles from Clemson University. Yeah, it's a little quiet tonight. I was hoping it would go a little different after a little while, but you never know what might happen. I usually sit out here sometimes at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, just in case. But like I said, I may sit out here 10 nights in a row and nothing happened. And then there may be a night where there's all kind of crazy stuff happening. And then it gets interesting. I've heard growls and howls and everything else. And most of it I've caught on camera. But I do want to thank everybody for coming to my first live stream. Yeah, Marone kind of does look like Frankenstein fucked China, don't he? Oops, did I say that out loud? I have to agree with you. He probably shouldn't. If everybody wants to come over to the Dave Sunstorm channel next week, you can catch me live on his show as we discuss Bigfoot. But the main topic of the live stream is going to be wrestlers and TV and movies. So all you wrestling fans might enjoy that. Well, I thank you for that, Jacob. But I'm like Cullen, I watch everybody. I watch 2,000 something channels. I don't get around to watching every minute of everybody's videos, but I at least show up long enough to watch a few minutes of the video and leave a comment. That's the least you could do. It don't cost nothing to subscribe, and everybody should hit that subscribe button and hit that like button because it's free. It don't cost you nothing. And you can rest assured I'm one of them channels that never will make nobody pay for nothing. I really don't need nobody's money. Well, like I said, this is kind of just a test stream. I wasn't really expecting no activity tonight. You never know what might show up. You never know what will happen here. Like I said, if you watch some of my videos shot right here in this area, you will trip out on some of the stuff I've captured. This is just the first time I've ever done anything live, and it's a learning experience. You know, the learning curve. You have to actually do it. And all my friends practically do a live stream, so I figured I should at least do one. But I'll probably do a few more over the time. You know, I kind of enjoy it a little bit. After I shave and look a little better, then I'll do it the other way where I'm actually looking at the camera and I'll do one in the room where I show some comic books. I talk about cool stuff. I got some really cool stuff I could show off. Yeah, I did reviews for, I think the first issues. Walking Dead is really cool. They got a real good art in the colored ones. The black and white ones aren't too good. Now, they did an issues that were in black and white, the first series, and they kind of were, I bitched all through the review because they did the Walking Dead in black and white. It was horrible. But on the second printings, they did them in color, and it was like, oh, hell yeah. I was watching Mox beat up on somebody earlier. And Jacob, I was on your stream earlier too, watching you do women's wrestling. But then I had a thing I had to do called the Paranormal Highway, and it was on for like 2 hours, and I was pretty much committed to that. I'm odd for him. Love that Paranormal Highway. Everybody should go over there and check out the cartoon they just made. It's freaking hilarious. I actually enjoy your videos a lot, Squatching Cowboy. Well, you can state it in because the end's about to come up very, very shortly. Like I said, this was just a test. Jacob said I should do an hour, and it's been 44 minutes already, so I figured, because I listen to Jacob because he knows best, and he said an hour, so I'm going to try to do the whole freaking hour. So I'll probably do about 15 more minutes, and if anybody's got any questions, they can type them in the chat, and I'll try to answer them or whatever. You know, or we can just bull. No, my luck, as soon as I stop the live stream, Bigfoot will walk out the woods and take a shit in my yard. And that's where everybody should have typed in laughing out loud in the fucking comments. Really, that was funny. I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. Tell you a scary story? A scary story. I was working for Exxon. I told this story on a live stream on Tubers and Footers channel, Tubers and Cheapers, Iron Doggers channel the other night. We were talking. You can check that interview in that little thing where I was on her channel with her, and we were just kind of talking. And I told one of the stories about something that happened to me. I don't know if anybody caught that or not, but I was working for Exxon up near Valdez, Alaska, well near Anchorage where we flew into, and I worked for Exxon and I worked on a helicopter, and I was a winch operator, and we lowered pipeline down where they're running this big oil pipeline. And on one of our days off, which were very rare, there was a mountain stream. Now remember, this is in Alaska, and there's ice and snow everywhere, and in the middle of the ice and snow, there's this like a little small river about 3 foot deep running through it, and that's where the fish are. And then a bunch of the guys decided they were going to go fishing. And when we got up there, they put on these rubber things and went out in the freaking water to fish. And I didn't know they had to go in the water to fish. And I didn't bring no rubber booty thing, so my fat ass wasn't going in the water. I was sitting over on the bank on a rock, smoking out like a cheaper. And everybody, the other guys were off in the water about knee deep trying to catch some fish. And I'm like watching them, and they were riding reels in front of me, and everybody left their guns on the bank because nobody wanted to take no guns in the water with them. And they're about 50 yards away from me. And all of them's looking at me and pointing and going, Danny, Danny, behind, Danny, Danny. I couldn't understand what they were saying because I was smoking. And finally, they were like, behind you, behind you. And just when I looked the freak around, just when I looked around over my shoulder, there stood the biggest, scariest polar bear you ever saw in your life. If he didn't weigh 1,100 pounds, I will kiss your ass. He was huge. And he's 10 inches from my face with his mouth. And I'm thinking to myself, oh God, I'm dead. I reached down and put my hand on the pistol that I had on my side, and snapped a little snap that held it in place and began to ease it out real slow. Just as I did, the polar bear lurched at me. Yeah, the size of Matt Troy, ha. And it stopped right at my face. And its big tongue come out and licked me on the cheek. And I was like, oh, this fucker's tasting me. Mixing to have dinner. But then the bear just got the awfulest look on his face and turned around and ran away. And that was the only time in my life that I think I ever, well, maybe one of the 2 times in my life I really felt fear. And it scared the crap out of me. I don't guess I tasted good. Like I was telling the chick Iron Dogger I was talking to, I was wearing Old Spice cologne, and I don't reckon the bear thought it tasted too good. But that's probably the scariest story I've got that don't involve Bigfoot, cryptids, or ghosts. Ironically, when I was a kid and I saw Bigfoot, it was a scary experience, but it was nowhere near as terrifying as the bear. Because it never got that close to me. The bear was in my face. I could smell the fish on his breath. And the second time I saw Bigfoot, I wasn't scared. I was pissed off because I had just stopped a camera to start another video, and it happened in between videos. And plus, I had a 44 Smith & Wesson on my side, so when I got my gun on my side, I don't get too scared of much. I'm not all shaky. If you tote a big gun, you don't really have to be all nervous. But like I said, I don't tote a gun on kind of Bigfoot or bears. I tote a gun because I lived in South Carolina, just a few miles from where they filmed Deliverance. So I'm more worried about the people than I am the creatures or the bears or the wildlife. Most of the moonshiners are pretty cool. I know a lot of moonshiners up in the hills, and they all always been real cool with us, you know. Well, I ain't got time to tell it. Maybe next time I'll tell the ghost story. You know, my mom actually did paranormal investigations when I was young, and she'd take us to haunted houses and stuff all the time. She was a ghostbuster, you know, wanted to try to catch. She was a photographer who wanted to try to catch orbs and stuff on film, or ghost, actual manifestations of spirits on film, and that was her big thing for a long time. So we always wound up in cemeteries at night and haunted houses and abandoned houses. And I guess I get the paranormal investigator from her. Before I was ever 10 years old, I'd been in 1,000 haunted houses with her. I bet. Yeah, my mom was one of a kind. I miss her greatly. You know, she passed away this year. She passed away March 24th. Yeah, that was pretty funny. But yeah, she started yelling because everybody was treating was kind of what everybody was saying. Austin Mox, you were burning him up. I mean, just lighting his ass on fire. I don't know if it's haunted or what the hell's up, but I got this light in my room, and this motherfucker will come on for no reason. You can turn it off and be like 3 o'clock in the morning, and suddenly the damn light will come on. And once in a while, just for the hell of it, it'll sit there and just come on and flicker, 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 and then go back off. When the damn switch is not even turned on. How about that? I actually caught it on camera a couple of times. It's on this channel. I mean, on my Denny Staten channel. And you can see the light just come on by its damn self. I'm gonna give it about 5 more minutes, I guess. Yeah, I got some imps and fairies that live in my neighborhood too. Good to see you, Squatching Cowboy. Thanks for coming by and saying hey. I'm going to figure out how to stop this thing. I don't even know. I don't even know how to cut it off. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be funny. How to cut it off, especially since I hadn't shaved and I look like crap without showing my face a bunch. I did a little test earlier and I was on for like 2 seconds and I doubt anybody saw it. But I looked at myself and I said, "Oh my God, I look horrible." And I stopped it and cut it off and deleted it because I looked so bad because I hadn't shaved or nothing. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe one day I'll do that. I just don't know how the camera will work because I'm streaming on my Wi-Fi and I have a real good Wi-Fi system here. But once I get like at a flea market or out in the woods away from the house, I don't know how the carrier will allow me to stream. It might be shaky and in and out without the good Wi-Fi to back it up. I'll have to experiment with that and see. Plans for tomorrow. On Thursday, I usually watch no, Moglion the Monsters live stream. Or I catch my friend Dave Sunstorm's live stream first, and then I go over to Moglion Monster after that. And Dave Sunstorm's doing something tomorrow, so I'll be watching that. Thank you, my flock. It's good to see you here too. I will try to do another one of these live streams sometime maybe this weekend or maybe around the 4th. And I'll do it inside and I'll be able to show off some comic books, some other cool stuff I've got that you've probably never seen nothing like. I've got a really cool collectible Batmobile that I just picked up that's really awesome. I'm going to make a video about that and put it up one day. I can't wait to show it off. I think people's going to love that sucker. So where are we at now? 58 minutes. We're down to the 2-minute warning on this first live stream. Thank you, people, for joining me. I appreciate it so much. Makes me feel good that so many people come out just to check me out tonight. Yeah, we can do a stream one night. I do a few guest shots once in a while. Like I said, next week, I think next Thursday night, a week from tomorrow, I'll be on Dave Sunstorm's channel as we discuss wrestlers in movies and television roles. And we'll probably talk about Bigfoot a little bit. He knows I'm a big fan of the Bigfoot and Wild Boy stuff. So right now, everybody be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss nothing else if you're not subscribed. And be sure to like. They don't cost nothing. Ain't that what Matt always says? It don't cost nothing. Just do it. Just do it now. Yeah, you should definitely check that out. On the orb one that I got up on the Danny Staten channel, that come from Tennessee Sam, a friend of mine. He showed that on his channel, and I asked him could I clip a few things and show on mine because it's some of the best orb footage I've ever seen. It's a real big one. It's on the thumbnail. It's one of the better orbs I've seen. And he's one of the few people who will actually give you permission to share his stuff. Even though that's from another channel, a friend of his, but they all said I could use it. But that's a good question. Nobody really knows. A lot of people think orbs are like disembodied spirits or the manifestation of a ghost. It appears as a ball of energetic light that suddenly shows up out of nowhere. They've been caught on camera several times. I've actually know people who've seen them in person. My mom caught a few on film before. Um, my favorite saying is, I ain't afraid of no ghost. All right, my friends, I thank you for joining me tonight. And now I'm going to try to figure out what the hell I need to do to stop this video. Wow, I don't know. That is crazy. But I can see the chat. And what do you say? Let's see. Hmm. Okay, I have no clue. Would the X be the way to stop it up here? This is crazy that I'm looking at this thing and I have no clue. I wonder what this does. Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, I just realized how to do that. That's cool. Okay. And the X stops it, so I can do this. I did not know that. Now I know. Next time I'll do it this way where I can actually walk around and... Oh, I'm learning. I'm learning, people. Just bear with me. I'll be good at this one day. Yeah, I should clean it. So I don't need this on no more. Okay, and cut that off. And get ready to end it. Oh my God. One more walk down here before I end it. Now that I know I can do this. That's cool. That's real cool. It's got some little symbols down here at the bottom. I don't know what it means. Oh, this is awesome. Now, next time that damn thing shows up and starts making them noises, or maybe even in the woods on an investigation, I'll be able to go live. I wonder if it'll let you zoom in. Oh, I can